Welcome back. Trevor Price was great. And
Fantastic guy.
The thing about him is that he's real, and I don't mean that. I do mean that in the real sense. He's real.
Yeah, he's not a cartoon.
Yeah, he's got he's got heart, and he thinks things out. And that's what I do this other show called Business Rock Stars.
Heard about
and he was on that, and it's all these people who actually did all the things that you and I aren't doing.
Nothing that I've done. All things that are hugely successful people. I take my hat off to the guy.
We take that, but I mean, they took it to another level.
But it's a great thing to do what he did, like we were talking before.
Yeah,
it's
passion
like,
for it.
Yeah, passion for it, and taking it, and expanding it. Just congratulations. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to check it out.
As far as the Colin Kaepernick thing goes, I was surfing around last night. There's this guy in Phoenix. His name is I don't know, Johnny Sanchez or something. I guess he's a big DJ or sports guy there.
Okay.
And I was watching him rant on this. Now, guy's got his hat on backwards, Nike thing, and that doesn't make any difference. But he's wearing sunglasses. And he said he pulled over to the side of the road to do this rant on Kaepernick. Hey, that flag got you to where you were. No, it didn't. The flag gives you freedom. The flag is a piece of cloth.
Right.
The freedom is what is important. And he's exercising. What I don't get about it is that why people are so angry that he's exercising his First Amendment right. I'm a smart guy. I don't understand that theory.
I don't understand why anybody.
Trevor was right. Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, it's a situation where you have somebody who the freedom of speech is in the First Amendment. It's not. It's a thing where you cannot just because
if
somebody.
we want to say fuck, which we don't say on this show.
We don't. We try not to.
Yeah.
And it's like, but we're allowed to say that.
What'd you do? Cut that out? Try. We can beep it out. But I'm making a point.
But I'm just saying it's like you can go on so many different levels and look at so many things that are out there that necessarily like for to say that for Trump to call Mexicans rapists and murderers is his right if he wants to do that. Now, and it's like you can't.
You can't. You're right. I know where you're going. You can't complain about Kaepernick and not Trump.
And you can't. There's so many things that you can complain about. I mean, you can't. That's why it's called freedom. That's why we live in a land that's about freedom, and to sit there and single somebody out for standing up for something he believes in.
Sitting down.
Yeah, sitting down for something he believes in. But go back to the Olympics when the two guys raised their fists.
Tommy Smith.
Yeah, when they did that in the Olympics, it's like there wasn't this big uproar about all this stuff. I mean,
because nobody had a perspective on it.
Yeah,
and it went away pretty quickly.
And you look at this country, you look at what's been going on. There have been a lot of issues, and for him to sit down and to bring to light issues that, all these movements, these Black Lives Matters and all these different things that are coming out there, he did something in a very peaceful. There was no harm done to anybody.
It's not the first time he's done it either. Just got noticed.
Yeah, but it's one of these things. And for Rodney Harrison to come out and say he doesn't understand the plight of the black man because his mom's white, it's like, Rodney, kiss my ass. It's like
he's half black.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he's albino. If he sat down because it's something that he believes in, then that's fine. It's not he's standing up there saying anything other than I am allowed to exercise my right of free speech.
Now, Thursday night, the 49ers play the Chargers in San Diego. How many cameras will be on Colin Kaepernick? First of all, the one good patriotic thing that comes out of this, they'll be showing the national anthem on TV all the time now. Usually they skip it. But to see who stands up and sits down. Yeah. And I wonder what the conversations are in the NFL right now. Who wraps itself in the flag.
Well, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wrote a great article.
It's a great piece.
Great piece in the Washington Post. If you get a chance, check out the Washington Post. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wrote this great piece about in the Olympics this year, one of the pole vaulters was running for a pole vault
in full
stride, heard the national anthem, stopped, dropped his pole, and stood for the national anthem. Now, that's his right to do that. Now, he ended up getting a bronze medal, didn't get a gold medal. kind of messed up a little
I'd
bit.
like to have a bronze medal.
I'd like to have a bronze medal. But, I mean, it's to say that there just can't be a limit. You just can't pick and choose. You can't pick and choose. It has to be all or nothing, you know?
Absolutely.
And if it's nothing, then we're
Well,
living in Berlin. And, I mean,
it's amazing the kickback. And, the NFL players will complain because that's all anybody's going to ask an NFL player.
right,
By the way, we asked Trevor about his project first.
right.
But, I mean, at NFL camps, they must be, why'd you do this, Colin? Because now all anyone's talking about is not football, but the American flag. And by the way, he brought to the forefront a conversation that needs to be had
Yes,
about the treatment of black people or whoever
absolutely.
by policemen or whoever.
Right.
So it's going to be fascinating. August is always a slow news month. Slow news
yeah,
month.
not this not
News
news.
month.
Well, if you watch, there's a great
Knock,
show.
knock.
The great show,
Knock, knock.
Hard Knocks. Who's there?
Cows go.
Oh no, I don't want to.
No, cows go.
Cows go. Cows go what?
No, cows go moo.
Oh, okay. Cows go. Okay.
All right,
We
go
got
ahead.
lost in that one.
Oh, you're so stupid.
See, and you're allowed to say that. But Hard Knocks covers the LA Rams
Right.
training camp. Jeff Fisher there's a part in the last week where Jeff Fisher stands up and talks to the players and tells them that they all must stand for the national anthem and that they all have to have their helmets in their left hand. He does this whole thing where he sits down and explains how the national anthem is to be done.
Right.
And it'll be interesting to see if any of the players go
And
up against
the
that.
Giants, he said it's their right, but and then the other thing, and I don't mean to be a prick about this, but when you watch anybody during the national anthem, any team, any sport, they don't know the words anyway.
Half of them don't. Some do.
They
I mean, a
know
lot
when the
do.
bomb, when the bombs part
Yeah.
comes around.
What's the bombs part? You don't know the national anthem, do you?
Well, it's those tough words, but
Yeah.
the football players don't know any of them. They know say
Not
can
all,
we-
but there's a lot of football players
Yeah.
that know it. But I mean, it just comes down to the fact that it's not about that. It's about a guy's ability and his freedom to choose to protest something that he believes in.
And the other thing about Colin Kaepernick, who, by the way, will not be with the 49ers next year, this season, but he owned up to it.
Yeah.
I watched a 25-minute interview with the guy.
Yeah.
He
Good
could have
for
said,
him.
"Look, I've done my thing. We're done with it. Let's not make this."
No.
He just went on and on. Anyway, he had smart choices of words to make. I'm proud of that. Why is it so dry in here?
I don't know. Maybe it's all the bombs bursting in the air. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came. That was bad. That was.
Are you saying I'm not a patriot?
No, I'm not saying that. I would never say that. I believe you to be a very well. Do you know all the words?
I probably can't string them all together all
Can't
the
string
time.
'em.
I
Yeah.
can when I'm singing it. I can.
Yeah. When it's going, when the
But I
music's
can't
going.
pick it up in the middle. That's the problem with the national anthem.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tongue twister.
I hate you. So this is your last show. What are you going to do after this?
I'm going to do this. Business rock stars. I'm going to check out this show. It's supposed to be great.
No, but a lot of the coaches are now forced to come out and say, "Well, I mean, what do you say?"
It's their choice. Let them do what they want to do.
Well, in the NFL,
Well, that's a Roger Goodell,
Yeah.
hold your hand, I mean, that guy's
there's not
an
much
asshole.
choice
so-
in the NFL.
There's not a lot of choices. But, God bless anybody that stands up for their rights. Stand up for them. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. It's your
It doesn't
choice.
mean you don't love your country.
Absolutely
By the way,
not.
we are not communists. We just have thought this out. But some of these people just go. I mean, you got to go on the internet and just look. Some of these people are just
Well, I
apoplectic.
I can't wait to listen to watch a little Fox News or a little, maybe is Rush Limbaugh still on the air?
Rush Limbaugh has turned into be great. He's like ripping Trump every day now.
Oh, I got to listen to some
No.
of this. All right.
But I think Rush would agree with us, just for the hell of it. I really do.
I hope you're right, but I got a feeling. But I know Fox News. Some of the people in there right now.
Oh, he can't do that.
Oh, it's just.
Guess what? He can.
He can. Just because.
By the way, remember when somebody burned the flag?
Yeah.
And Rick Monday went out and took it. That made Rick Monday's career.
Exactly.
Without that, nothing.
See, it's just
another kind of handsome guy.
Oh well, there you go.
It's everything all the time. Court McCowan is here.
Yes, I am.
Who's a smart ass today. I love him though. I'm Pat O'Brien back in a minute.